Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Today we have a special pick a card reading that's going to tell you whether or not the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this is missing you. Now, if you have 3 people that you're missing and you want to know, maybe you can assign a pile to each of them and watch them for each of them. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed as energy is fluid. Thank you for being here, and now I'll see you in your reading. Hi, card number 1. You chose the endorsement card. So 5 plus 7 equals 7. So I definitely feel like you could be missing someone that you actually had a relationship with. Keep in mind, I am going to kind of talk about this as if it was a romantic relationship. But if that's not the case for you, then you'll have to take it as it resonates, right? Just flip it to your sitch. Okay. Here it says persuasion, bribe, and temptation. So either this person was a temptation for you in the past and you're missing them and wondering if you should be, or there's something that they're doing right now that's kind of persuading you to want to try again with them. Okay, so let's see what happened in the past between you and this person is the 5 of Pentacles. So I really do feel like there was a lot of sadness, despair, just lacking energy, right, in this relationship in the past. And that could be why you're feeling like this is some sort of temptation or that someone is trying to bribe you, especially if in the past you were having like really poor health, whether that be physically, emotionally, mentally. It could be you, it could be your partner, but there was some energy here in this relationship where, yeah, like I said, I'm hearing lack of nourishment as well. Now I'm seeing that there's someone here who's like kind of shielding this woman. So there could have been like that sort of dynamic. It could have been a really like codependent sort of relationship where one person was a little bit more stronger or dependable or financially stable, whatever it is, healthier just in general than the other. And that could have created this like state of lack. Now what I'm also seeing here is that in the present moment, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like there's not much going on in this connection right now in terms of working to fix whatever issues there were. It doesn't seem like that's currently happening. In fact, it seems like someone here is not paying close enough attention to the details, to the logistics, to the more tangible evidence as to what went wrong in this relationship, right? And then for the future, though, we do have the King of Cups. So I am seeing that somebody, if not both people, will be connecting more to their feelings here, tapping into how much devotion, care, or whatever they have towards the other. But they may not be sharing this, right? Because the King of Cups can be someone who feels quite a lot but doesn't say much. Okay, so let's see. Let's look now. I want to look at the relationship between you both, how you guys are viewing each other. If you're still here, thank you for being here. I'll leave some more links in the description box below, especially if you're finding this during Venus retrograde when it was posted. I have a bunch of Venus retrograde readings I've already posted for each 12 signs, so you can go and watch those if you need some more information about this person. Okay, so how are you viewing them? Let's see. How are you viewing them? Ooh, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so it could be you. It could be you, right? Because I said in the present moment, the 8 of Pentacles was in reverse here. So I feel like the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is actually your energy. And this person is actually, at least the way you're viewing them, is someone who could just be working very hard on themselves, if not this relationship. They could be someone that you're viewing just as a very hard worker, someone who's very dedicated. And you could be wondering, why are they so dedicated to everything else but me, right? I just heard that. Paying attention to the details. This could be someone who really closely watches you, or just people in general. Someone who's very analytic, someone who knows how to create a plan, right? So that could have been why you felt so tempted by them, because maybe if they were the one that pursued you, they really came up with some plan here and paid attention to you. And that's why maybe the connection felt so strong at some point. Now, the way that they're viewing you, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. They could be viewing you as someone who's not ready for a relationship, whether that is because, you know, you're sitting here trying to balance your head and your heart, or maybe your finances are just up in the air right now, but they are definitely viewing you as someone who's probably not as certain, not as ready to, you know, get into this 8 of Pentacles energy here. They could just be seeing you as someone who's still wondering or debating on whether or not this is a connection that is worth saving or rekindling or whatever the case is, right? Now let's see, what's the situation between you both? The Chariot in reverse. Like I said, not much happening. There's not much direction. There's not much, this is like a push and pull, right? So there's really an imbalance between the head and the heart here. And so much so that both of you are not really taking much action towards each other. The Chariot is all about having a direction, knowing where you're going, and going there full throttle, full force, full speed. And it's in reverse here, so there could be some delays, some struggles here. Yeah. I just heard that somebody feels like the other person is kind of like trying to reel them in for some reason. Or trying to get them to see the benefits of the situation, which is starting to feel like a bribe or temptation. I'm wondering if someone is just psyching themselves out, though. Let's see. Okay, so what are your feelings towards this person? We've got the Seven of Swords, yeah. Like I said, you could be feeling like this person is being deceptive towards you. Like someone has like ulterior motives. And for them, their feelings towards you, Ace of Wands. Okay, so it could be, especially if this started off as like very sexual, it could be that this person just has a lot of passion towards you. And they're wondering if it's like reciprocated, especially if it's like physical intimacy or physical attraction. If that is the case, you could be wondering like, is that all the feelings they have towards me? Okay, and then the bond you two share, Page of Swords in reverse. I really do think that you guys just need to get to know each other a little better. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like both of you are trying really hard right now, if not possibly to just like not pay attention that much to each other, not see what each other are doing. But the thing is like you both could be like portraying yourselves in a way that you want each other to see. But because you're so unsure of like the direction of this, it's kind of like you could be just avoiding each other at this current moment. Yeah. The Page of Swords in reverse is someone who's not really curious, someone who's not learning, someone who's not communicating, paying attention, and or teaching or, listening, right? In reverse, sometimes in the worst case scenario, it's someone who feels like they already know everything, right? But you have to understand the Page of Swords, specifically for me, I know pages are messengers, but I see them more as like learners, people that are curious, people that are watching, people that have like this clever mind to them that initiates getting into something, right? Because it starts with curiosity. It starts with feeling like intellectually attracted to someone. Like someone makes your mind kind of like they pique your mind, they pique your interest in a good way. But with the in reverse here, for you, I really do feel like you could just be feeling like they're piquing your mind in negative ways. Like they're making you feel like you need to have your guard up or like look over your shoulder for them. You could be wondering if this person is, if this is romantic, if they're loyal, or if they're lying behind your back, if they're keeping something from you, especially if this is something new. Okay, so let's see, what are your actions, attitudes, and feelings towards them? We've got the Moon. Yeah, like I said, you're so unclear. It could be that this person, especially because we see in the future the King of Cups remaining here, it could be that this person is just really great at being passionate, really great at working, but when it comes to communicating their feelings, like they just don't do it. And so you're left here kind of jumping to conclusions, feeling a little paranoid. For them, what are their actions and attitudes towards you? Eight of Cups. And they could really be wishy-washy. Or maybe they... Actually, I'm not really getting that, though. Honestly. I don't know. I'm not really getting that this person is wishy-washy. And that could be what's, like, making you feel some type of way, right? Because someone... some people, they're like, when someone is constantly pursuing me, constantly coming after me, it's because they have some sort of ulterior motive. That could be what you're thinking. But honestly, in this person's actions, it's like, I think so much has passed that they are walking away. Like, they're choosing to walk away. But the Eight of Cups is a very sad energy, right? So I do feel like right off the bat, my initial feelings is that this person does miss you. I'm wondering what it is that they miss you for. Like, what do they miss about you? And we'll see when we do some more clarifications. And finally, the outcome here, we have the Fool in reverse. Okay, I'm not going to speak on that just yet. Because I'll give you my immediate thoughts. I really feel like this is someone psyching themselves out. Not having enough, what's that word? Kahunas, really. To start something new here, right? Because the Fool can be someone who's really reckless or someone who just plays it very safe and misses out on like new opportunities for them that could really change their perspective on life. Okay, so now we're going to look at, why are you viewing this person as the Eight of Pentacles? King of Wands. Right, like I said, I feel like this is the type of person that when they want something, they go and get it. Okay, but not only that, this person is very attractive. So now I do know that the physical attraction goes both ways here, because the way you're viewing them is the King of Wands, which is someone who's very charming, someone who is like a go-getter, but they're also very wanted, right? So that could be something you worry about. Okay, they know what they want and they go and get it. That's the type of person you're dealing with, or at least that's how you're viewing them. Now, the way that they're viewing you, why are they viewing you with the Two of Pentacles? The Ten of Cups in reverse. They feel like you're still going back and forth on whether or not this person is like your wish fulfillment, whether or not you would want to like have happily ever after with them. They're seeing you as someone who's still questioning that. Okay, so why do we have Spirit? Actually, do I want to do this? Yeah, Spirit, why does our viewer for card number 1 have the Chariot in reverse for the situation? Why are they viewing the situation like this? Photograph. Oh, that's crazy. Because currently the bond you're sharing right now is like you're not really paying attention to each other. But the thing is I know for a fact that you're missing them. You could be like looking at this person's photos, or if they just pop up in your phone, and you know how they have like those little montages that pop up on your phone. Like you could be seeing things that like remind you of them. Maybe you guys do share socials, or I'm not really getting that this is like a physical thing though. I'm getting that this is a more so like this person is constantly on your mind. You're wanting to make new memories with them. You're feeling nostalgic about them, right? But at the same time, you're not really doing anything about it with the Chariot in reverse. Now for them, they've got Grim Reaper. Oh. Yeah. They're viewing you right now as someone who genuinely is saying like the relationship is over. They feel like you are like not willing to give them a second chance. And they also are seeing you as someone who's like limiting yourself as well. Especially if they really embody this King of Wands energy where it's like, if I want something, I'm going to go get it. I want it, so I'm going to go get it. Like that's the person you're dealing with. But they feel like maybe you're just not on the same page in that regard. Now, why do you feel like they're being deceptive here with the Seven of Swords? What happened, or what's causing you to feel this way? Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, yeah. Wow. Now, I want to say, though, I think this person is wrong in the sense they're deeming you as someone who has completely written them off. But I feel like if you had, you wouldn't be watching this, right? But with the Nine of Cups in reverse coming out for your actual feelings and the way they're viewing you being the Ten of Cups in reverse, I think this person is jumping the gun in a way. You're very close to, you know, wiping your hands clean. But the reason why you're feeling so deceived by this person is maybe because you had very high hopes at some point. Like maybe they were like, they showed you like some sort of like I said, that wish fulfillment. But then it came out in reverse here. It really could have been like, you felt like this person's priorities were like elsewhere. Especially if that involved another person. And that's why you're looking over your shoulder. Like, okay, I'm not going to invest all my heart, my emotions, my dreams into someone. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's also showing me that you're not very happy. And I said earlier that there could have been some sort of codependency here. Whether that is you feel like this person is trying to create some sort of codependent relationship with you, or genuinely in the past, the state of the relationship was not one that made you entirely happy, but more like just questioning. I'm getting questioning. Now, why did they hit the Ace of Wands? What are they so attracted to when it comes to you? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to finish this row before I say it. Because I'm going to be honest, with the Three of Pentacles, I don't know if this person is like, they ended something with someone, right? And now they're seeing the appeal here. Or maybe they just had to figure out something like work or whatever. And now that they have this newfound passion. Or it genuinely could be that this person, and you're right. It could be that you're right, but we'll see. We're going to keep pulling. It could be that this person is now, they ended something, right? And or they're trying to have like their cake and eat it too. Right? So we'll see what the case is. Why? Clarify again the Page of Swords in reverse and why you have the Seven of Swords. The Butterfly in reverse. So I do think this person is right. In your heart, you feel like this relationship would not change. In your heart, you are still a little bit hurt here, honestly. And your feelings are causing you to kind of run away from this. Whether that is like your feelings are giving you like some sort of inkling and it's true protection, we'll continue to see when we look at this person and what they want to say to you. But that's why you have the Seven of Swords. That's why you're so cautious right now, because I feel like genuinely in your heart, you don't really have... sorry. I feel like genuinely in your heart, you don't really have that much hope for this relationship changing. Maybe this person has really shown a side to you, but what I'm really getting is that you don't know this person very well. And because you don't know them very well, you don't have a lot of hope. So you could really be someone that needs to see things or needs to have like evidence and facts in front of you. And this person is not really like that. I feel like they are more like take a chance sort of person. So tell me more about their feelings and why they have the Page of Swords in reverse. You both got it? Okay, so you both have been hurt. If this person tried to keep things casual in the past, that's why. That's definitely why. I feel like if they try to keep things casual in the past, it's because they were hurt in the past. And that's why they kept things like that. And if it wasn't like someone actually did some sort of third party with them, I feel like it was just like maybe something they grew up seeing. Like maybe they grew up seeing really unhealthy relationships and therefore never wanted one. But I'm seeing, especially if there was distance between you two, that they are like, no, I still want this, right? And because they showing up or you're viewing, oh, this is Knight of Wands. Oh, that changes everything. No, I completely understand now. I thought this was the King of Wands this entire time. It's the Knight of Wands. Oh, I know why. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. I really do feel like this could have been just very casual in the beginning, or just started off like really fun, passionate dating or whatever, but it never like went the full distance. With the Eight of Pentacles there was still work that needed to be done. And that's why you're questioning them, because they could be someone that genuinely has a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of attraction, a lot of fun, and a good personality, right? And they could be very upfront. And that's the thing though. It's like, you know, when someone's so honest that you question if they're lying, you know what I mean? Like, because have you ever met someone like that where they're just so upfront about everything and you're like, that can't be true. No, but you know, that really could be them. But I'm seeing why now you're looking over your shoulder, because they showed up and the way you're viewing them is the Knight of Wands. But I kept seeing King of Wands, so maybe we'll see. Maybe King of Wands will come out. If it doesn't, I don't know. But anyway, okay, so this is clarifying the moon. Oh, that's you. That's you. We got the King of Cups twice. You know what's crazy is you had the Eight of Pentacles that came out first. Now you have the King of Cups and that came out first as well. So it really is showing here that you have so much confusion, so many feelings for this person, and you're not sure if they feel the same way. You're actually very devoted. You're very compassionate towards them. You have a lot of feelings and kindness towards them. You see them in a very, like you want to nurture this connection genuinely. But it's like you're not saying it because there's something about what they're doing that is making things very unclear. Or it could be a lack of what they're doing or saying, right? And for them, what do they have? Oh, Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who's being patient. This is someone who's being patient. Someone who is planting seeds and waiting for them to grow. So if this person has been like trying to get your attention with the Knight of Wands energy here, it's because they actually want to see some sort of growth here. But because they're not sure, right, with the butterfly in reverse for their feelings, this is them going back and forth between whether they should walk away. But it's like their nature is telling them that they just need to try harder. So that's cool, I guess. Tell me more about the Moon card and the Fool in reverse for the outcome. The Golden Mirror in reverse. I like that. I actually really like that. Because I feel like this is you having firm boundaries, but it's also giving me an inkling here that I think you could be just jumping the gun here. I don't think this person is as self-absorbed or trying to love bomb you or anything. That could just genuinely be them. Like they could just have a lot of energy and a lot to give. A lot of energy with the Ace of Wands there. They have a lot of attraction towards you. It's like an attraction that they cannot ignore. Especially if this is like in the past, it didn't work out, but they want it to work out now. It's like they have that passion and they're trying to follow it, but in their heart, they are still a little insecure. Maybe you're like, oh, they're too confident. I don't think that's the case at all. With the Grim Reaper here and the Butterfly in reverse, this person is not sure, but they would rather act than do nothing. And then finally, let's clarify the Fool in reverse with the Eight of Cups, the Hammer in reverse. Yeah, they don't want to sabotage this relationship anymore. You see how it says working on it and persistent in reverse? This is what I mean when I say this person is going back and forth, especially if you haven't been giving them any sign that you're as interested in them. Like they're going back and forth between wanting to work on it and being persistent with that Eight of Pentacles, like you saw them in the beginning, and like deciding whether or not they should rebuild this with you. Because they don't want to be too repetitive here. They don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over. So that's why they're going back and forth. Especially if they feel like they've been trying to get your attention for quite some time and it's just not been going anywhere. That's why. Okay, so let's see. What does this person want to say to our card number 1 readers? I'm becoming a better person. That's that Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you could really be holding out, right? Because maybe at some point they did come up and they were very like non-committal or just trying to like, you know, make themselves feel good with you, because they did have an attraction towards you, right? But it could be that now they are starting to see something a little bit more here. They're becoming a better person. Maybe they're seeing love, relationships different, or whatever the case is. Like, you know, take this for your situation here. But they're saying, I'm becoming a better person. They want you to know that if they did show up like that in the past, that's not how they're trying to continue things now. Okay, what else do they want to say? I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, like I said, they could have been really closed off, right? Because like I said, you both have been hurt in the past. I think this person, they probably have been cheated on or just been with people that they had a lot of feelings for, that were unsure of them or just led them on or whatever. And because of that, they had that energy of like, I couldn't let you get close to me, blah, 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 blah. You know, what else do they want to say? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, they miss you. They're actually very sorry for this. I think this person had to go through this though. I think they had to kind of like lose you and or have this sort of like situation between you both to see the bigger picture. And that can be very difficult. And that's really why you have the Seven of Swords. I think your intuition at some point was right about this person, right? But I think now they're having a change of heart and they are missing you. They are also, but not only are they missing you, they're also hoping for more here with the Seven of Pentacles. They are willing to like grow slow with you. I'm hearing like this person, I just heard like all you have to do is say hello, like just say hi or just talk to me. Like there's something about just your presence in general, I think. Okay, so the advice for you here, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What did I say? They want to work towards something here. That's so sweet. Give your relationship a chance. What else? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you've been thinking about this person a lot, if you've been dreaming about them, all of that, like, I think this person is also feeling that way too. They're also experiencing that too. And that's why it's taking a while. But this person, they're usually someone, right? The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands that moves very quickly. So it's almost like for this specific situation, the fact that they have been taking their time, you can take that as a good sign. And then, oh, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Wow. That's such good energy. Look. Do they miss you? Yes. Yes. Do they miss you? They miss you so much. I mean, like, they miss you so much. It's like so much, it could hurt. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like they're not used to this. I feel like they're not used to wanting so much, you know, with someone, especially if they started out casual. Okay, so that is the end of your reading, card number 1, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, card number 2. Thank you for being here. Today you chose savings. Okay, so 4 plus a 9, what do we have? We have 13 there. That kind of makes me feel like endings. Something is ending here. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an entire relationship, but I feel like there are changes here, especially if you guys are both dealing with changes in work, money, things like that. I feel like that could actually be affecting this relationship more than you both realize here. Work, money, home life, responsibilities in general, I feel like has a lot of influence on this specific card here, this specific group. These were all blind polls. I literally flipped them over 2 seconds before I pressed play. And this is just what I was getting. I feel like not only is this group kind of special, a little different than card number 1, because I feel like here, not only are you both not seeing each other clearly, there could also be like a no contact situation here, or just some sort of like brain fog. I'm feeling like communication is at all-time 0 in this connection. If you're not in a no contact situation, I really feel like the way that you guys have been speaking to each other, communicating at this point in time is really misguided with this Two of Swords. Because if it's not a stalemate, then that means that there are delusions here, illusions. I think both of you guys are putting up a sort of front right now. And I'm hearing it's out of self-preservation. I'm also getting, though, that you and this person definitely speak different love languages. And I can see that that affects this connection 100%. I feel like if you resonate with the side who's watching this right now and not like your person, right? If you resonate with this side, I think that your heart space is very closed off right now. And the truth of the matter is that you guys could actually have a lot here if you don't already have a lot invested, which I think you do, because this is the bond that you two share. Like, this is someone that you may have introduced to your family, someone you consider family, right? Depending if you're not watching this for like a love connection, this could really be like, I don't know, maybe you're watching this for a best friend, maybe you're watching this for a coworker, maybe you're watching this for, yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless here, but I really do feel like you both are very embedded in each other's lives, and there's a lot invested here, especially with the savings card. I just heard protect my investment. Someone's trying to protect their investment. Damn. So for the past between you and this person, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Here's the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then there's also the Queen of Pentacles in reverse there. So what I want to say here, and I said originally that I think that money, business, work life, family responsibilities, whatever the case is, really affects this connection. Because with the past, the King of Pentacles in reverse, it could be that someone here really had to like take care of their money, had to take care of their family, needed to make some decisions here, where they were focusing more on like their work life than this relationship, or their family more than this relationship. For some of you guys, there could be some influences here of like for example, I'm getting an energy of like, especially if this is like an older couple, like someone here might have like there's something about like loyalty here, but it's like sticking to a plan. More so like what you guys might be dealing with in this particular pile, and why you're wondering if this person misses you, is because I think you guys both like had some sort of plan, goal, or like destination that you were reaching together. You thought you were on the same page, but it feels like whatever you invested or whatever like you were betting on, it turned out to feel like a bad investment. But what I'm really getting here for the present is that this is just a missed opportunity. Because sometimes the Ace of Pentacles to me is a missed opportunity, like an opportunity you let like slip or fall through your fingers. And with the Three of Wands in reverse here, for the future, I do feel like this is going back in time. This is usually my card that makes me feel like you're going back in time, because when the Three of Wands is upright, it's traveling, it's planning to make some sort of like change or go the distance, go the extra mile. And it's usually like to me, like a pause before you go and start to build towards that Four of Wands foundation. But with the Three of Wands being in reverse here, there's this energy of like in the future, almost having to start back at ground zero. Because for the outcome, you're having the Three of Pentacles here, which is collaborating, working together, right? You might just be dealing with some sort of like calm before the storm, or there was a storm and now there's this quiet before things start to like regenerate here. I do feel like for some of you guys, if you're dealing with like complications, distance, or whatever, for a lot of you, it just simply has to do with work. For this person, they feel like they're either someone who's fiercely independent, right? Like to a point where they're not in the receptive Queen of Pentacles energy, where they are good on their own, right? They have a lot of goals, they're self-sufficient, but they also know how to accept when someone wants to give to them, especially in a material sense, especially if someone wants to provide for them, right? So it depends what side you stand on here, because I feel like if you're on this side, you're definitely not seeing this person clearly at all. And it could be because they're someone who's just a very big introvert, or someone who really does not communicate their feelings. With the King of Cups, in reverse, with the Eight of Wands in reverse here, I feel like this is the energy of someone who has so much to say, so much in their heart space. And with the Two of Swords being like the situation between you both, overarching, you guys collaborating together to really work towards this long-term goal, is this silence, is this Two of Swords energy of like miscommunication, or delusions here, or illusions here, whatever the case is. We're going to clarify some more in just a second. But with this King of Cups in reverse here, for you, the person watching, I feel like you are I feel like the way that you're viewing this person is actually pretty valid for the way they're coming off. Because the way that this person is coming off, they could be coming off like they have everything on their own, right? They're good on their own. They don't really need anybody. They could even be coming off as someone who is like in a relationship. They'd still be focusing so much on theirs to where this 10 of Pentacles wouldn't really be possible because they wouldn't really be present. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when the King and the Queen of Pentacles comes out in reverse, it's people that are like so caught up in their own responsibilities that they don't know how to function in like a partnership where you're working towards some sort of goal or you have responsibilities together. Like, for example, a couple who is like married, right? And like maybe one person is in the military and the other person has to like travel for their job. So they have a home, they have a family or whatever the case may be, but they don't really interact with each other. Or there's not really much emotional space there. What I'm getting in this group, it's like kind of the energy of like when you have so much history with someone or so much like already established foundation that the romance, the passion, the attractiveness, the like, you know, feeling excited to like be with each other and to talk to each other, to share what you're feeling with each other, that has like dwindled here. But for some of you guys, you may be feeling like it was never there, and that's the problem. Because maybe this was a sort of like situation where it's like you guys really established like a foundation first before really getting to emotionally be vulnerable with one another. Like, right? Because there's this energy of like sometimes couples get into a relationship and everything looks good on paper, right? Everybody's families like each other or whatever. But it's like after you guys like leave from the Christmas party, you go home, it's like silent in the car the whole ride home. And you both just get in the bed. One person reads the book, the other person reads a newspaper, and then you both turn off the light and you go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like there's no cuddling, there's no whatever, right? So that could really be like what you're feeling like is going on here. And if you're the person watching, like I really feel like for you, like you are really like craving that emotional connection with this person, and it just wasn't there. And it's starting to feel like a bad investment because you have a lot of feelings, and I feel like this person, they may just feel like they don't have it all together. And so in their actions, like they're coming off like this Queen of Wands in reverse, which could be someone who's like really like demanding, or just like coming off as like very confident, or just mean or rude. You know what I mean? I'm getting like a lot. You know, the energy of someone with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse is like someone who's not where they wish they were, and because they're not, like they are kind of like a bit cruel, you know? Also, this could be the energy of someone who just really does not accept help well, right? Because they don't feel like they deserve it, like deep down. That could be what's going on here. Is like if this person could be a little bit more vulnerable, then you would be able to like come in with that King of Cups energy that you actually want to like help them, or just show them some sort of compassion to where they don't have to keep showing up like that. And for this person, the way that they're viewing you is that you are like kind of like hiding things from them, or not being clear, not being honest with them, especially if they can sense you have all these feelings, and you're not saying it. It's just the energy of like two people that speak different love languages here. I'm really getting. Okay, so let's clarify why are you viewing this person? I feel like you're viewing them as like someone that doesn't have any regrets, no remorse or sadness about any of their actions here. So you're really, I feel like if you're watching this right now, you might have already like have it in your head like, no, this person doesn't miss me at all. Probably especially if they were coming off like this, like all that energy I was just saying. But let's clarify, why are you viewing them like that? Queen of Wands, right? Because there's the Queen of Wands again. So this person may even vacillate between like being really confident and really like generous and giving and like fun, to like really like insecure at times and not being able to admit that that's where they're actually at. Now, the way that they're viewing you, why are they viewing you as someone who's not being completely honest or not letting on to everything? The moon. Yeah, the moon. Because they cannot get a good read on you at all. They're very confused about the way that you feel towards them. They wish that you would like explain your feelings more, and maybe you feel like you have over and over again, and that's why the Eight of Wands has now flipped in reverse. This person could really be someone who like has a brick wall, and so like anytime you try and point out these qualities in them that you're seeing, they just don't listen to it. So it's like they're the cause of their own confusion here. But it seems like you're in this energy of kind of like giving up, or just not not wanting to invest emotionally anymore until this Three of Pentacles comes out, where this person is actually willing to work with you. And like hear you out and collaborate with you and let you help them and them help you, vice versa. So let's clarify here. Why is there's this like stalemate or like illusions here? Let's see. This is clarifying the Five of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords for you. Wedding rings. Union. Yeah, what did I say? I said a lot of you guys could have like a lot invested in this person. Like, look at this. This is like union, wedding, married, eternal love, soul connection, everlasting promise. Like this, like I said, this could be like a family member or a best friend or someone that you just have a lot invested in, right? And you're seeing them like in this energy of like, come on, like we have done all of this, we have all of this here, and it's almost like they're making it seem like it's all for nothing. And for them, the way that they feel like you are making it seem with that Ace of Swords in reverse and the Moon card is talking. So they know that you're trying to, yeah, I said this person could really have a brick wall. This person knows that you are trying, you do want to talk to them, or you do want to, or you're waiting for them to reach out. They know that. They know for a fact. Damn, that just made me feel some type of way. I don't know. Let's keep going, because I don't really like that energy. It's like, why are they being like that then? Okay, so let's clarify. Why are you holding back all these feelings, and what's been invested here with the Ten of Pentacles? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Like I said, King of Pentacles. I said it, and look, it came out already. You've been so loyal to this person. You've been like the provider for quite some time. You're the one that like is like very loyal and like dedicated. I feel like you are like a family man or a family woman, like you know what I mean? You're a dependable person. Like you've always been someone that this person could depend on. And with the King of Cups in reverse, you really could just feel like this person just never like is there for you emotionally when you need them to be. Like you're not asking for them. I feel like this is the energy of someone who like feels like in a relationship they have to be like super hot and like have all the money and whatever, and you're like, I don't want that. Like I just want loyalty, and I want some sort of like security in one another, right? And that's just not the way that they're viewing it, and not the way that they're thinking. And I also feel like they're not hearing you out when you say that. Okay. And then why are they showing up like this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse here? And what have they invested? The Chariot in reverse. A whole hell of a lot of nothing. Because like I said, I feel like this person is lost. I feel like they don't have a lot of direction and purpose right now. And therefore that translates into this relationship. Even, and you guys could be like, what? We've been together for this long, or what, or what? They said this. The thing is like, they might have said that, but I feel like they were saying that to try and make themselves feel more confident. I feel like they're actually projecting here because they're seeing you as someone that's not talking or not being very honest here, but it's like their actions are not matching up to what I feel like is the caliber of what this relationship entails. And you have every right to be confused because of that. Wow. Okay, so let's clarify here. This King of Pentacles, King of Cups in reverse, Twin Flames in reverse. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like at one point you were very accommodating. You tried to facilitate balance between you and this person over and over again. And even at some point you felt like you guys could have been complete opposites, but you blended well together. But it's almost like deep in your heart now, like you know that's just not the case anymore, or you're not feeling like that's the case anymore. And it could genuinely be because the way this person is showing up, it could be that this is not the way that they've ever been, and it's just all of a sudden coming out. Because I'm seeing on this card here, it says meanness. Yeah, this person could be acting very mean, or just like short, or just like they have no care in the world towards you. Clarifying them, they have lightning. Yeah, like I said, like their feelings though, I think they're very shocked if you have withdrawn from them. They're very shocked by this. Because like I said, they're viewing you as someone who would always want to talk to them, who would always, like, they're waiting for you to message them. They always feel like you're going to text them or call them or whatever. And you stop doing that. And maybe once you stop doing that, because this person started acting like this, it really shocked them. I feel like it actually transformed them and made them turn, like, and this isn't blaming you, right? You could have had every reason in the world to do this with them, but you're doing that actually, like, I'm hearing like it flipped a switch in this person. Like they are someone who's used to getting like a lot of attention from you, who's used to getting like that Queen of Pentacles energy from you as well, King and Queen energy, like someone who's receptive but also very giving. They're used to you being in that element with them like all the time. And all of a sudden you just stopped, and this person just like flipped. You know what I mean? Like they stopped getting what they felt like maybe they were entitled to have with you. And there was this upheaval. Wow. Okay, so let's clarify what's this 8 of Wands in reverse here for you with the 3 of Pentacles? Judgment. You made a judgment call. You were like, no. No. Like, I see now. Okay? And then, what's this Queen of Wands in reverse? Wheel of Fortune. Now there's change. Now they want to change, now that's the change that started. Oh, that's what happened. You made a judgment call on this person, right? And you stopped talking to them, you stopped communicating with them, you cut contact, whatever the case is. And now this person, they changed. Like they're in this Queen of Wands in reverse energy now, where they're trying to pretend like they're all confident and being very mean, very cold, or whatever the case is. Okay. Let's clarify the Judgment card and the 8 of Wands in reverse. Heartbroken in reverse, yeah. I feel like you're not heartbroken by it anymore, though. You definitely were, but that's just not the case anymore. There could be a side of you, though, where it's like, if this person did come and show up, like this 3 of Pentacles, maybe it didn't have to be a breakup, or maybe whatever, but I don't know. I just don't feel like that's the case here. I really don't. I feel like you doing what you needed to do because of the way they were showing up, it made them flip. They are going through some sort of like change in the way that their feelings are right now. But everything that's happening was meant to happen. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card coming out together here, everything that's happening happened for a reason, is what I'm hearing. Let's clarify their Queen of Wands in reverse. The Chaser. Now it flipped a switch in them. First, they made them really cold, right? And now this is why I say, like, you're not heartbroken or grieving, and you're not even really trying to like get back together if that's the case, because it's like, if you look at this Chaser card, it's not a good thing. This is someone who wants to keep like a back and forth energy with the Chariot card in reverse. Because that's how their feelings are. It's like when someone treats them really great, they feel really great about them. But when someone treats them the way that they deserve to be treated, they first they act out, and then when they don't get what they want from that reaction, then they start chasing you. Then they start trying to create some sort of codependent relationship all over again, right? Because you were always providing and all of that. Because this person has abandonment issues, okay? So what would they want to say to you? I'm afraid to contact you. Of course they are. Of course they are. What else? We will be together again, though, because they're going to come and chase you. And what else? I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, so this person, maybe they're coming out of that Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy now. Maybe they're starting to get their life together now, and they want you to see that. But the thing is like, you were available to them before they were there. You know how people are like, oh, you were with me before the money, blah, 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 blah. But you were, and you had the money, and you were willing to share it with them in time, space, energy, whatever. Maybe you moved this person in with you, maybe whatever. But I just feel like you did a lot, and now it's like that this person feels better about themselves. Now they want to come in and chase you, but that's just not how you get to a 10 of Pentacles energy. And I don't think they see that, right? I really don't think that they understand that. Okay, so what's the advice? Reconciliation. Oh, okay. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, like I said, they're gonna come and chase you, try and apologize and reconcile with you. They're gonna come in and flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, what's the last one before I give you? Express your love. Okay, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is going to be for like 2 groups of people. The first group of people, if you already have someone else on your mind, go flirt and express your love with those people. Okay, now if you are in a marriage with this person, right, or in a relationship with this person, and it's just been like a rocky couple of months or whatever, like you already have a title and like years invested, like you are together. Okay, if you're already together with this person and they come back actually changed, not creating this codependent energy here, but actually changed for the better, then yes, reconcile, flirt, go out on a date, express your love to them, learn about each other's love languages so that this never happens again. But if you and this person have no title, okay, if you and this person have no title, and like this was just crazy, right? End it. Really, end it. I really do. And I think you should focus your efforts on yourself, your work, or whatever you've been doing right now to build up to this 10 of Pentacles foundation. Because if you don't, and you guys don't have a title or whatever, and this person's already doing that, bad omen, And it's really, they're going to be the type of person that you're always going to have to be in this preservation energy with. You're always going to have to be saving up all your money on your own, or having to have something on the side or whatever, because they're back and forth energy. No. If that's the case and y'all not together, end it right now. Okay? But thank you so much for being here, card number 2, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, card number 3. You chose the live and learn card. I just want to say, I pull blind pulls, and then for this one though, I literally just flipped them like 2 seconds before I started the reading, or like started press play. And the energy here is just so beautiful, especially if you've been having some trouble in this relationship. I promise you, it just I'm getting like it is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay, and everything that happened thus far needed to happen for a reason. And it's not like terrible, or like I don't know, it's not feeling like very painful to me, in a sense where it's like, I feel like all of this had to happen for a reason. Okay. Okay. And it also says here, experience, training, and development. Now, what I want to say, if you start to resonate like with the way I will be keeping this reading, as in you're on this side and I'm talking to you, then you did everything right. Okay. You're doing everything right. Keep doing what you're doing, sweetie. You're doing a great job. And if you resonate with this side, same thing. You didn't do everything wrong. I mean, okay, let me say, you made things difficult, but you're coming around, and this relationship is starting to bloom. And I think there's a big change and shift that's happening in you. And it's just great. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. So what happened in the past here? In the past, we had the 9 of Wands in reverse. Let's look at this upright, because this is a very like kind of specific deck here. You see how this person has kind of like built a wall here to where no one can come and like mess with their serenity? It's in reverse. So I feel like in the past, like this relationship could have actually started very quickly, or just been very like lighthearted. But both of you guys had been hurt in the past, and therefore had some sort of like relationship trauma or drama that you brought into the relationship, probably unknowingly. Okay. Now, for the present though, we have the 7 of Cups, which I feel like there's a lot of factors up in the air. There's a lot of feelings here. You see some of these cups are tipped over, but there's still one on the top, or there's still one here and one here and another one here. Okay, so there's 3 cups there, which is actually lighthearted energy, fun, celebration, which I really love. And I'm seeing this Ace of Cups here, which represents this person's feelings, which is like toppling over, like still standing strong on top of all of these like moments here, or tiffs here, or whatever happened. So that's really beautiful. Actually, I think this interpretation of the 7 of Cups is like so beautiful in this deck, and I'm so glad that I decided to use it for this portion of the reading. Now, for the future, we have the 8 of Wands, which is communication, things picking up, things starting to move faster. And you see how there's like this path here, and it's blue, which is signifying like emotions, like a lot of like pouring of emotions, and communicating what you're truly feeling with one another. Beautiful energy. Okay, so to start off, for how you are viewing your person, I think you are actually viewing your person very clearly. I think you're viewing this person as someone who had to experience some sort of defeat in this relationship, or really had to like kind of like crumble, like, and stop like self-sabotaging or whatever they were doing. But it's like in reverse here, so I feel like it's for a good reason. Like there was definitely an ending here, or something that happened here that was pretty like intense, or just altered the way you both viewed each other or this connection at some point. And it could have been like silent, right? Which is crazy, because we have so many swords out, but it's like, I just feel like this is like something that's been creeping up like behind the scenes, with the 7 of Pentacles here, very slowly. So very slow things that are going on. And because I'm seeing like 3 major arcana like here in this trine, like kind of like it's really making me feel like the bond that you two share is what is influencing like the change or difference in like your attitudes and actions towards each other. But ultimately the outcome here is going to be this 2 of Cups, which is like a soulmate energy, really being able to bond and complement one another, understanding one another, having this sweet energy. But on top of it is this Death card, which is change. And I think the change is definitely because both of you guys, like I said, had some sort of relationship trauma, drama, whatever you had, where mind games or being clever or just being too strategic here was a factor. So it's like as fun as you guys were. And also, if it's not mind games, the Five of Swords can literally just be like the way that you're viewing something, like a perspective. It has a lot to do with your mind, and it's like your active mind with the five. And sometimes your active mind, or the way that you're viewing things, your perspective of relationships, love, can get in the way of things. And it can even be unconscious because it came out in reverse for the situation here. So I feel like you're viewing this person that way, but the way that they're viewing you is actually someone who's very clear, very rational, but who is putting up like healthy boundaries towards them, which is making me feel like if this person did something, they have definitely learned their lesson. They've learned from the experience, and they are developing as a person. But not only are they developing as a person, they are developing really strong feelings for you. Okay, like this is, oh my god, like wow. And it's like whatever happened between you both, or if there was separation or ending or whatever, that had to happen for this Ace of Cups to come, right? Because death is like sometimes just transformation and change, especially if things were like lighthearted in the beginning, but you were still like kind of like guarded. It's like, yeah. And for you, you're just sitting here with your feelings like, I'm just wait for them to come around. I already planted my seeds. I already said what I needed to say. And you did exactly that. And they're coming around now. And the thing is, for your actions, it's clear. It's clear. You don't have to do anything. You're not the one that needs to facilitate any more sort of change or disruption or anything, because you already did that, and this person is coming around, right? Because what's happening for them is their whole like world is changing. They're having like a whole like kind of like eureka moment, like they're learning their karma, they're learning their lessons, right? And the outcome here is very positive with the Two of Cups. So we're gonna get into more clarifications here. I want to know here I want to know more as to like why you're seeing this person as like coming around, or what this person, like what happened, or what was this ending, what was this like self-sabotage that you're viewing this person as what they were doing here. Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person was just always trying to like go back in time, or always stuck in the past, never having any foresight, never having any plans, or just like never making any moves to like push things forward here. And for them, why are they viewing you as this Queen of Swords with healthy boundaries? Justice. Like I said, they view you as someone who's very fair, someone who's very rational, someone who's doing things, keeping things very balanced. They view you as someone who is like, not only that, but very kind, very polite, very accommodating. And so they know that whatever it is that you're doing in this current moment, or whatever you have done, has been for the highest good or the better good of this relationship. Wow. And that's major arcana. So they are like, yes, yeah. Okay, so let's clarify some more here. What is this Five of Swords in reverse for? I think this is like perspective. It could have been mind games at some point, but I feel like this is more so like perspective in the way that you both viewed relationships. So let's see, what are you viewing them with? Date in reverse. Yeah. I said earlier that this could have been very like lighthearted in the beginning, but you're seeing them as date in reverse now. So, and it also says meeting someone new in reverse. So it could have been that this person was trying to keep their options open at some point, but you're viewing them right now as like someone who's not trying to get back out there. Someone is not, but it's also someone who's not planning a date. Yeah, like I said. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Oh, okay. So I'm getting two different energies here. Like, for example, if you guys dated this person but you weren't exclusive, you could have seen them as someone, even in that regard, who never really made like any moves to like decide where you guys were gonna go eat or whatever. But I'm also getting that if you guys just like were like in a sexual relationship, physical relationship, or something like that, you really could have been viewing this person as someone who just never did this stuff, like never was trying to plan or like woo you or anything like that. And maybe that's what you wanted. Maybe they just gave you this vibe where it's like they weren't interested in a relationship, or even just like getting to know each other more romantically. And that's why you maybe just, took a step back. Now, why is this person seeing you as boundaries here? Both. Yeah. They're seeing you as someone who's moving on, right? Maybe they don't see you as completely over them, but that I feel like the feeling like that's good for them, because it's giving them some sort of hope to like want to change themselves, right? But they're also seeing you as someone who is going through some sort of like progression on your own. They could be seeing you as someone who's like moving away from them though, like kind of moving on from them slowly but surely, and that could be what's like getting them this like maybe giving them more like fire or like passion to want to fix things here. Okay, let's see, why do you have the Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Wands. Like I said, I feel like you're putting healthy boundaries up with this person. You're protecting your peace and what you have worked so much on yourself. Very beautiful energy. And it's sitting right here next to the Seven of Cups. You guys could really have like, yeah, wow. I think you have this very beautiful energy that is like changing this person genuinely. Okay, what's the Ace of Cups here? What's the Ace of Cups? What are this person's feelings that have like this change or whatever? Like what is this? Two of Cups. Like I said, thank you. Like I said, I really think they're coming around to like wanting to like work this out with you, wanting to be happy with you, wanting to like compliment you and like share all these feelings and be sweet with you and like go on dates and like be cute and like wear matching outfits and you know, all of that. Like I feel like they feel like you guys actually have a lot in common. They may be like seeing you doing things and just feeling like, oh my god, that's like the perfect person for me. And you know, maybe that scared them at some point or whatever, but I just feel like they're coming around. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Wands in reverse for you with this Death card. Not today. Yeah, this is how you were. I feel like this is how you were at first. Well, actually, no, I don't. I feel like you've always been someone who's so kind and so patient with this person. I don't feel like you're someone that has like cursed them out or like, you know, told them about themselves in like a really harsh way. You know, maybe at some point, maybe like your tone changed or something. But I feel like even that was like not bad because you seem like someone who's always been very patient and always like kind of just not tried to force someone into anything, but wanted them to be able to like make their own decisions on how they were going to show up in this connection. I feel like that's your energy. And so actually, I think that's why Not Today came out in reverse here. Because if you read it, it says someone who's like avoiding, not dealing with their pain, who's angry still, and that's why they're having those boundaries. But it came out in reverse for you. So that's what I mean when I say I feel like you're not someone, and that's why they're viewing you as the Justice card. This person could have done this over and over again with people, right? Because the World card represents cycles. This person could have been like this with a lot of people, but every single time they were like this with someone, they like, you know, really were like they avoided them, they gassed, or not, no, let me not say that. They, what did they do? They cut them off, they blocked them completely, they, you know, like stop answering the phone, wouldn't even talk to them ever. Like I feel like people did that with them when they showed up like this. And because this person did that because they were genuinely hurt in the past, like but they didn't really communicate that, or for whatever reason, I think people would just walk away from them. I think people would just give up on them, and actually do it in a very like harsh way with the Death card there. I feel like this person has been broken up with, or just like kind of just, you know, treated in that way. And it's not to say that they didn't deserve it. It's not to say they didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you can still come up as that Justice card with the Queen of Swords and be so like polite and kind, even when this person knows that they probably like, it's the fact that you were that way that allowed this person the time, the space, and the like opportunity really to take a look at themselves in a kinder way. Because if someone is like yelling at you, telling you need to change, of course you're not going to do it, right? But I think it's the energy that you have where it's like, no, I'm going to put healthy boundaries up here. I'm not upset with you, but like I'm not going to tolerate this, right? I think that's what caused this person to really like have these feelings and see that you can actually be someone very kind to them. And now let's see, what is this? Clarifying the Ace of Cups with the Death card. Heartbroken in reverse. Like I said, I feel like in the past, like when this person has done that, it's because they were like heartbroken or grieving some sort of breakup, or just like feeling lost on their own and not really able to like show up in a relationship because they were sad and they didn't trust it. They, you know what I mean? They didn't trust relationships, and the way that you showed up, it kind of like, that's why it's in reverse here, right? Because this person, they don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be in separation. They don't want to be grieving you. They don't want to be mourning this connection. They actually want, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think at some point they really were heartbroken by your absence. Like your absence means, that saying, this is the whole energy of like, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Really, really and truly. Because this person is now having like they're going from the Ace of Cups to the Two Cups. Then there's that Three of Cups that I was talking about. And then, you know, then you get to the Ten of Cups and then all of that. So that's really great. I feel like this person's coming around. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here and the Two of Cups. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're standing firm. you're not like here juggling or whatever. I feel like you have already kind of like made up your mind here. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse next to it, it's like I said, you've done everything you need to do. Keep it up, sweetie. Keep up the good work. Like, you're doing great. Yes. Applause to you. Now, what about this person? What's the World card? What did I say? What did I say? There's the Three of Cups. Oh my God. And then there's the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, that's so cute. What? Oh my God, you really, like, this person is changing. Like, I'm going through changes. Oh my God, I just did a reading. I actually just did a reading, which was this energy, card number 3, yesterday. And it was a Venus retrograde reading. And I believe you can watch it because it's 2 parts. The first one is like a reading like this, and the second one is like oracle messages. And there's literally a part in that reading where I sang the same part of that song because it was the same vibe. Like, oh my God, you changed this person. Okay, anyway, tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Two of Cups. Girl talk, yeah. I feel like you're not happily, like, it's not to say that you're not single per se, but I feel like you're not like weighing your options or anything right now. I feel like you're really just focusing on yourself. I don't even feel like you're really spending a lot of time with friends anymore. Like, you could just be having like a lot on your plate or whatever. But I'm also getting like, you're not trying to make this person feel like you are like happy without them. I feel like that's not the case. Even if you are spending time with friends, I feel like you're not doing it maliciously. I think you are just genuinely, like I said, having healthy boundaries and giving this person the time and the space that they may need to come back around to you. And if they don't, like, you're fine without them, you know. But I don't see that coming. I feel like this person is like, oh my God, they're wanting to come in and date now, right? Because the Three of Cups is like a dating energy, like, to me. Oh, and you know what's so crazy? On this card, what did I say? There were 3 cups that were still upright. There were 3 cups still that were upright, and there are those 3 cups. This person's been holding on to them. So in the absence, right, in this whatever, this person has actually been like getting more feelings towards you, like gaining more feelings. Wow. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Cups and the World card for them. Yeah, like I said. Oh my God, they're like, no, I want a partnership. No, like, I don't even want to just date you. Like, no way. Oh my God, that's beautiful. They're like, no, card number 1 is my soulmate. No, card number 1 is the one for me. Oh my God, what do they want to tell you? I lost myself for a little while. The whole world shook upside down. Or maybe that's the reason why you guys had some like separation or troubles or whatever. Or whatever. Oh my God. Okay, what else? You don't know how hard it was for me to let you go. Yes, like I said, absence makes the heart grow fonder, especially if you did break up with this person or just distance yourself from them. They knew why you did it. You know what I mean? They know why you did it. Even if they like acted like they didn't or didn't say this directly to you, they know why you did it. And in that space, like, they did learn their lesson. They are developing and changing and experiencing, and you know, you are actually there was this other reading I did the other day where I said, like, if he a dog, I'm gonna walk him. If she a dog, I'm gonna walk her. You know what I mean? And that could have been like your energy, honestly, where it's like, you know, maybe you had to let this person F around and find out, you know, but like, I think you did it in like the sweetest, like, whatever way, to where it's like, oh my God, they're having this moment where it's like, oh my gosh, yes, I can be with someone. And like, even when I mess up, like, they'll still be very kind with me and allow me to like change, you know, because sometimes people just feel like they're gonna be judged like over and over again. And like, every time they mess up, it's gonna be like held over their head or whatever. Maybe someone's done that to them in the past, but they're seeing now that like, you're not that type of person. You're actually very patient, but you are not gonna like invest in something that is going to take away from your inner peace. Okay, what else? Yeah, I regret lying to you. Like I said, this person really could have like lied to you about how they were feeling towards you, or maybe they did keep secrets from you or whatever, and you found out. And I'm hearing, even if you found out, you never even confronted this person about it, but somehow they know that you knew, and that's why they want to say all of this to you. Oh, okay. What's the advice here? Free yourself. Let go. Wait. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this might be a little bit more for your person though, because I feel like this person kind of like was chained to this bad cycle of the way that they would go about love. But also for you, I think it's very freeing. It could be like that you have been in relationships with them in the past where you let that sort of energy like fly. And that's why now you're like, no, I'm going to be patient, but I'm also going to protect my peace. And I'm not going to keep trying to make change come through this. You know, I feel like you both are like freeing yourself in different ways here. What else? Healing family issues. Yeah, like I said, somebody here could really have just seen or just like been in relationships. It says your love life benefits when you forgive your parents. Like, yeah, both of you guys could have seen really unhealthy relationships and just had different attachment styles at this point that were both like not necessarily healthy. Like, especially if this was like a relationship where they weren't treating you the best in the beginning, or they were just giving you like breadcrumbs or something. Like maybe you grew up in like a family or something where it's like you always were lacking, and so therefore you always had like compassion and like patience for like bare minimum, right? You know what I mean? And it's like in this person really could have been like that person who was always given like a lot of attention but never like a lot of love and compassion. Like people could have put them on like pedestals a lot and always had like really high expectations for them, and therefore they could have like sabotaged relationships over and over, because like it's a lot of pressure for them, and they're seeing you as someone who's not going to put like pressure for them that's going to like hurt them. Like it's the energy of like pressure makes diamonds, right? Like they see something really shiny and brand new and like beautiful about this connection and something like valuable here. And it also says getting to know each other. Yeah. Ooh, I've never seen this card. What? Okay. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah. I feel like you both, you had healthy walls up to this person, and it's like even in the way that you dealt with them, even if you like haven't told them that much about your life or the way you grew up, like they still can feel this really kind, loving, compassionate energy from you. And that's what makes them like have this Ace of Cups where they want to get to know you more with the Two of Cups. And I feel like for you, like, you know, when this person can finally show up as their true selves and not like their damaged or like whatever self, then you guys can both get to know each other and like share your like innermost selves with each other and have that like Two of Cups energy. Wow, that's really beautiful. Let me show you these all together. Cool. Oh my God. Yay. I love that for you guys. Card number 3. Well, that's the end of this reading. You know, I'm going to leave you some more links for pick a card timeless readings in the description box below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.